Alright, here's a video of Chris's 2016 TE300 two-stroke. It's a Husqvarna. And I got the front end off of it because his forks were leaking. And there's one of the forks that are redone. It's the WP4CS forks, which stands for 4-chamber system. They're a little bit more different than I thought they would be. I haven't really ridden his bike much, so I don't know what they feel like. I hear kind of okay things about him, I guess. But just from having rebuilt that one, knowing now how they come apart and how you're supposed to add fluid to them, I think from just a servicing standpoint, maybe they're a little easier. I don't know. I don't really know why they would be easier. But I guess I just don't really know what I think of these forks. So here's one of them. I put new seals in, and you're supposed to put the cartridge in, and now it's just sitting there with this cartridge. Everything that's threaded right there is the cartridge. So when you pull it out, it's just this little rim right there. There's no threads showing. So this cartridge has an O-ring, so you can jam the thing in there, and nothing's holding it. I'm supposed to add about 510 cc's of oil, then plug it. And then when you flip the fork over, you're supposed to add like another 130 on the top side, bleed it, and then just throw it back together. The spring's in the upper end, which I think is kind of nice. The spring is on the lower end, like on my forks, which is a little bit older KTM. That's a WP bladder fork, which is kind of a more traditional closed cartridge fork. But this is where I am with this one. The only thing that's kind of puzzling to me is when you put this bolt in the top, I don't know what really is supposed to keep that cartridge from spinning. I mean, the thing comes out and it goes in, but usually you put those at like 25 or 40 foot-pounds of torque. And it seems like on that one, it was just kind of spinning after it got so tight. I mean, that fork's been sitting there for an hour. And you can see it's dry, so it's not leaking. And I don't think it will, but it's just kind of an odd aspect to it. Also, these caps don't have any kind of a hex shape. Usually you have a big fork wrench. And you're supposed to buy a tool. But this is what I made, just a piece of aluminum bar that I've used for all kinds of stuff. And I found a couple bolts that fit in these holes. So, and this doesn't take a lot of torque, so that seems to work all right. But he'll have some nice new bushings and SKF seals, and I don't know, I guess we'll see what they do. But I just wanted to post this up for Chris. And then here's the rest of the bike, which runs like a champ pretty much. So we're looking forward to riding in a few days. Peace.